Hiya, how's everyone doing today? I hope you woke up and did your morning routine and you're starting your new fresh habits that we talked about. Um, you can add and take away as needed, but it's a great way to start your day. So I hope you start like that. Looks like you guys liked my consignment thrifting story. I'm going to do some more consignment today in the stores I didn't get to yesterday. One of them is Primrose, which I like to go. J&J Consignment, which is right next to it. Not sure about Thrifty Finds. That's a new one, and I don't know. We'll see. I'm not really looking for anything in particular, but I'd like to look. For me, sometimes my therapy is walking into stores like that and just looking. I go to St. Vincent de Paul a lot because I like to support that instead of Goodwill. I don't go to Stuff Etc. because buying there sometimes it's like buying something new, so why spend that money? So yeah, St. Vincent de Paul, they have nice workers there, very helpful. Support your local stores. And guess what? Next week, I'll say this again, next week, Saturday is local yarn store day. Guess who's going? Okay. So anyway, let's see what our friendly reminder has to say today. When you've healed a piece of you, you'll start telling that story differently. Healing is necessary so you can flip the narrative on your past hurts and trauma from one negative emotion to acceptance and learning. When we heal from an emotional injury, we often reflect on the experience and how it changed us. As we come to terms with what we have been through, our perspective shifts and we begin to see things in a different light. So that means that if you have a past trauma, maybe from something that happened to you, somebody said something, abandonment issues, then instead of looking back at it and thinking how much it hurt you, try looking back and thinking what you learned from it and how you became a better person or how you will become a better person. If someone has gone through child abuse, they may be feeling scared and defeated. But you work to heal from those traumas and forgive those involved. Their outlook changes. Forgiveness is for you, not them. You start to see your past traumas as a test of resilience, and you continue to learn as needed. If someone has gone through something emotional, such as a breakup or loss of a loved one, they may be overwhelmed with grief. But process the emotions and find ways to cope. Your perspective may shift. Talk about it. Find your trusted friend and just talk about it. It's okay to feel a range of emotions, and it's okay to take the time you need to heal. Up and now when you tell your story, it may help others. So if you talk about what you went through, and you talk about your range of emotions, how you felt when it happened, maybe how it affected your life later on, and then later what you learned from it, it's going to help someone else. It is. Yeah, we all have past traumas. We all went through shit. Don't be a victim. Learn from your mistakes. You're an adult. You can make good choices now. Accept your grief, accept your emotions, accept what happened to you, and move on. Learn from it. Just learn from it. Learn from others. Have you ever gone through this? Ask the questions of your trusted friend. Have you ever gone through something like this? This is how I felt. It's so important to have trusted friends. It's so important to have that person in your life or people that you can go to trust with your stories. So the boost we have today is impeccability. Now is the time to be impeccable with your responsibilities, relationships, and home environment. Gather your discipline and integrity around you like a sacred cloak. No matter what it takes, maintain your power, intent, and focus. Pay attention to the details. I'm not a good attention to details person. I, as my kids say, and some of our siblings do, we just plow through shit. My mom did that. She was a plower, just plowed through shit. You know, when she walked through the room because everything was everywhere. We joke about it, and It's like when we eat and we get something on our shirt. Oh, you pulled a Dorothy. Or if we stumble, or if we break something, or if we just manhandle something. Oh, you pulled a Dorothy. So yeah, just take your time. It's important. Your soul wants you to know this isn't the time to be lackadaisical or whimsical. This calls for discipline, focus, truthfulness, and certitude. Hone your skills. Don't speak unnecessarily. Watch your words, people. Watch your words. Once you've spoken the word, it's out and that's it. It's done. If you feel like you're going to say something, or if you're in a mood, especially a negative mood, stop, take a deep breath, count, watch your words. See what needs to be done, do it effectively with a noble heart, and you'll reap immense rewards for doing this. So I think that lends to taking time. If you have a task at hand, you look at it. Okay, I've got to make this meal, or I've got to finish this job, or I've got to clean the garden, or I have to write this paper. You can break it up into little sections and say, for the first hour, I'm going to work on this. And while you're doing it, be grateful that you have the wherewithal, the strength, the mental capacity, the energy to do it. Thank you for this energy that I have to get this job done. And appreciate what you're doing, like when you're working in the soil. It's Mother Earth. You're grounding yourself. You're digging in there. It's good garden soil. Or if you're writing a paper, appreciate the fact of your professors and all that you've learned and all that you've been taught to get you to this point. At work, if they give you a new job to do, appreciate the fact that, oh, he really thinks I can do this, he, she, and I'm going to show him that I can. And take the time. Go slow. You go slow. You don't have to go fast and plow through shit. You just don't have to, because that, you leave a mess in your wake, and nobody wants, then you have to look back and pick up the mess, and then you're all disheveled, and then it's like, what do I do? So go slow, and be impeccable. Take your time, do your steps. If you look back, and you can ask for help, just say, what do you think of this? Or if you need it, ask. And be there for others, because what you learn in the process, you're going to be able to teach others. And that's what we're here for. We're all interconnected. I did read this morning when I opened my Instagram. That's my favorite place, because I'm going to end with this. The truth is, it's your life. No one else wakes up in your skin, carries your memories, or lies awake with your thoughts. You're allowed to grow at your own pace. You're allowed to edit and rewrite your own story. You're allowed to choose joy even when it makes no sense to anyone. No one else gets to feel your regrets, your joy, your growth. So live it fully, live it fiercely, and own every chapter that you write. In the end, your life will not be measured by how closely you followed the rules, how much money you had, but by the courage you mustered in the darkest hours, how deeply you loved, and how you returned to yourself through the fire again and again. Make this day count. Make every moment count. I tell my kids that nobody's going to care about how many degrees you have, or it's not going to be on your tombstone how many degrees or how much money or how much property, or people are going to talk about what you did and how you made them feel. She was such a nice person. Oh, I loved speaking to her. She always laughed. She was always humming. Oh, he was so good with nature and this and that. Live your life. Just live your life simply, lovingly, courageously, and appreciate what's around you and what you've been given. So I hope you find joy and peace and laughter, especially laughter today, because laughing is fun. And I'll be back a little bit later after, if I find some good stuff in my consignment thrifting. Obviously, I look for books for Bean to read. I have enough that probably lasts me through the year, but you know, as she gets older, the books need to change a little bit. So go out and make this day count, everyone, because it's one day that you have, and tomorrow is not promised. So make the best of it. Love you.